G'day guys, it's Ralph here. What's cracking? And today we are reviewing the Universal Teleprompter from Ulanzi. I was going to do a video outside today, but it is blowing a gale and no one likes the old audio, do we? No, none of us. So it's just been hard work, so we're inside. And today I want to talk to you about a teleprompter because it's the RT02 that's come out. Some videos require a teleprompter. Sometimes a client says to you, we need this script done, or you have to get exactly the wording right because it's really technical, or you're thinking, if I could just write it down, this script, and just say it to camera. Well, this is how you do it with a teleprompter. These teleprompters are made for your mobile phone. The idea is that you have a teleprompter app, which is free, and I'll put a link in the description below, and you just type your copy and paste your script into it, and it plays it, and you can change the orientation and how it works so that it works with your teleprompter. Because, well, let me show you how a teleprompter works and what it looks like. The idea is that your phone sits on this little shelf, your camera sits at the back and shoots through the mirror, and the mirror displays your text, and so you can look straight into the camera and you can read what your script is, and it looks like you're naturally talking to the camera, providing you naturally talk to the camera while reading your script. So that's a little bit of a finesse that you have to work out as you go through. So first of all, you can place it on your computer, and so you can use your cam on your computer that's built in to the top of your screen to make the most of the teleprompt option. Second, you can attach your phone, and you need two phones to do this obviously, but you can attach your phone and you can shoot through the hole as this is attached to the back of the teleprompter. So the release button is just here. Press the release button, pulls that off, press the release button, and the mobile slots in like so. So your phone sits there, can shoot through. You just need another small iPad or another phone to teleprompt your business there, and you release that. And then we have what's called your step-up rings. Now your step-up rings, these come in these sizes. And the challenge is that not all camera lenses, so this is a 46mm, I don't have a 46mm here to show off this camera, and this camera is the same as my Z30, which is what I use to vlog on. So a little bit of an issue there, but I'll explain how I'm going to get around that in just a minute. So I'll take this one, this is a 58mm, and I slide my 58mm in there, and then this screws onto my camera, providing I've got a 58mm thread, and then I can shoot through that. And you see, that's how it works. You need two things to mount this. The first is that you need to put your camera on a tripod, and then you need to attach this to a tripod or a stand because it's too heavy and it will cause your camera to bound down. So this is what I'm going to suggest for you. Put the camera on here, second tripod, and you want them nice and close. And if I lower this, and this is the tricky part around using a teleprompter, is getting them right at the same height. As you can see, it just sort of fits nicely together. This is the most satisfying part of the whole video, isn't it? You can see through here that the lens is like so. Let me just, on this teleprompt app, which you'll see, you can change the speed and all sorts of different things. And so what happens is the writing reflects on the screen. The screen is angled so that it reflects the phone straight into your line of sight, and you look through the mirror and you can see the camera. Now, obviously it would be really nice to have a snug fit around there. There's a little bit of a gap around where the camera lens is and the step-up ring. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this round, and I'm going to speak to it and film some footage through the teleprompter, and you can see what sort of quality you get out of it. So welcome to Ulanzi's Teleprompter Universal video for you today as this script scrolls along. How is the quality? How is my ability to be seen clearly? And is the light diffraction an issue, or does it come up really well? Can you see any reflection of the words in the screen? It's those sort of things what you're looking for. So I don't think that comes with any extra step-up rings, but you may actually be able to take the thread diameter here and order your own. It would be good if it came with a few other options because there's a lot of different lenses out there, but I understand that if you're trying to accommodate for all of them, you're looking at every millimeter from 46 all the way up to, oh goodness knows where. So I understand why they've had to select just a few, and you might use to different lens. So this is just the lenses I use. You might use a different lens on this, but what do you think about the quality? What I really like about this unit is you can't see the lip here and this in your frame when you're on the widest. And I think that's really, really important, because some teleprompters have little latches here, or your cover comes down too far here and you're restricted to the focal length. So you might have to, this is a crop sensor, so you might have to shoot on 24 rather than 16. And that can really limit the impact you have. And so then you need to move your camera and your teleprompter further away, and you do that, the words get smaller and it's harder to control. Now, speaking about control, it comes with this really groovy, funky remote control that you turn on at the side, and you can alter where you go and how your teleprompter works, because this is all Bluetooth, and a few different buttons. So if you're, for example, you're wanting to put a PowerPoint on, and you can flick through your PowerPoint. So whatever you have on your phone can be displayed on the screen. It doesn't just need to be a script, it can be a number of photos. You could actually have photos on here that you're talking through and you're clicking through, and have a green screen behind you as the photos come up. So without having to check all the time about what's going on, you can be coasting along on your phone. What do you think? Is it something that you might need and might use? Teleprompters seem to be coming down enormously in price, which I think is really, really wonderful. And so you can pick yours up today from Ulanzi. There'll be a link in the description below. And let's just fold this up and see how it folds up. This is a nice foam base that you push into here. You just need to be careful that you don't scratch the top of your screen when you're moving around, and you don't break this. So I think it would be good if this sort of flipped in as well, had some sort of mechanism so you're not going to break that off. And I think it would be good too if maybe the actual the lid came out further, or it had like a flip round or something, just to protect that glass. The glass, if it gets scratched, it isn't the issue that it's going to cause a distraction when you're reading. It's actually that it might show up on the lens as the lens shoots through the mirror. So you want to keep the mirror as clean as possible, and they've even included this beautiful cloth to make sure it stays as clean as possible. Well done, Ulanzi. On the back has this nice like canvas finish, which I really, really appreciate. And then it has a cold shoe mount here, a cold shoe mount here, and a cold shoe mount here. So you can attach lighting to this, and you can attach a microphone to this. And I dare say, oh, I don't know, if you're really rock solid here, you might be able to, if you had the right sort of lens, just prop it on and leave it. But just be careful that it doesn't tilt down and your phone falls off and then your whole camera topples over. You could even use a clamp, so clamp here and then clamp onto your tripod, providing you had the right sort of tripod and the clamp you were using was big enough. I would recommend not a mini clamp, but a more significant sized clamp to do that. I'll put a link in the description below so you can see what I'm talking about. A really versatile way of enabling you to present your videos, especially when you need more of a professional edge to them, unlike anything in this video or pretty much anything on this channel. So if you've liked this video, please subscribe. If you like me, please subscribe. If you like the channel, please subscribe. If you've got nothing better to do and you're like, what does that subscribe button do? Just give it a poke, see how it goes. If you want to just hang, we can just hang. Like, subscribe, not subscribe. You're most welcome to hang out here with me. I appreciate you. See ya. That's disgusting, isn't it? I'm sorry. I've got bronchitis. But I really wanted to make a video for you guys because, well, one, I like hanging out with you, and two, the family's away in Melbourne for a few days, so I've got all this time to make videos, so I've got to make the most of it, right? And it's too windy outside.